that is probably one of the number one reasons people do not become friends anymore is because they've gone behind their backs or they've dated somebody. I never understood the guys who are like, you talk to my girl behind my... It's like, why are we're really gonna fight this person? And the girl is sitting back here just like, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all fellas, she's sitting there just like this. Two guys are fighting over me now. Should couples share their password as a sign of trust?
They should know your passwords, yeah. Just because if not, I don't know, it seems like, what are you hiding?
That's a red flag. Big red flag. We are back. Episode 18. Let's go. I keep clapping in the mic. I clap in the mic all the time.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that. I get excited though.
Yeah,
I get excited. But this is Talking Back.
Powered by Life 360.
I'm Billy.
And I'm Drew.
So, I'm just jumping right into stories.
Okay,
because I've got so many in my head right now.
I know.
So last weekend, we go to Durant, Oklahoma. Ever been? Choctaw Casino? It's like you're in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like one of the, I feel like probably, is it the nicest place to stay in Oklahoma or one of?
I mean, one of the nicest
like resorts, I feel like
places.
That's the best. I've never.
It is our favorite place to stay in Oklahoma. Hands down. Just because it's so kid friendly. You got movies, you got bowling alley, you got arcade games, you have
the pool is so nice. That's my favorite part. I could just sit outside.
The pool is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's so nice.
The pool is unbelievable. And it's just like it's 3 hours, 2.5 hours away from us. But it feels like you're going, like I said, it's a big time getaway.
Because I feel like usually if you stay at like a casino, you can get kind of bored. Because I get like bored of gambling. Not bored of gambling, but I don't want to sit there and gamble all day. I can't. I'm more of like usually like a 30-minute to an hour type of person. I feel like. I might do it a few times.
Yeah, I think people see me in a casino sometimes because I like to hang around. I'm not a gambling guy. I mean, I gamble.
Yeah.
But not. I mean, I might. While we were there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for 4 days. If you added all the times I gambled, it was probably 1 hour.
Really?
1 hour of those 4 days.
And then I did once with free play.
I know.
Yeah.
I win my money and I go.
Yeah.
I ain't giving it back.
Yeah, but my mom, she has such good luck though.
She does.
She's like a good luck charm.
Keep playing.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
It's not bad that she does it. It's like keep going. Cause she's.
But what was cool about that is we met you and Cam. We met Darian and Lexi. And funny story about Darian and Lexi. They, they're like, "Where are you guys at?" And we're like, "We're at the valet." And he's like, "I'm at the valet." And I said, "Bro, you're not at the valet." He's like, "Man, I am at the valet."
He's like, "You're not at the valet."
I know. So we're sitting here and we're like, and he's like, "All right, I can solve this real quick. Let me pull up Life 360 and see you." He's like, "Well, you're in the back." And I'm like, "Where are you at?" And so I look and I'm like, "Oh, you're in the front." It was all me because I had forgot that there's another they had a valet, but it was closed during COVID and I didn't know that it actually reopened. Which that's another casino here, the Hard Rock Casino. Their valet has not opened since COVID. So I'm associating that with this and getting the two confused. And sure enough, Life 360 to the rescue, comes around the corner. All is back right in the world. Found us. So Life 360 app, I'm telling you. I mean, we have a story every week to tell you guys.
Yeah. We use it every day.
Every single day. Every day. But, so, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to talk about relationships.
Ooh-wee. That could get good.
I know.
That could get good.
We talk about it a lot, but we haven't made a whole episode about relationships.
I know. They pop up.
Yeah.
They pop up
because that's
every
like a very frequent question. But today we're talking all about relationships.
It's all about the relationship. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I got a question for you then.
Okay.
You don't know that I'm going to ask these questions.
No.
But we have some questions. This
Yeah,
question just
that
is
we're
not
doing.
on the list. We just glanced at these earlier. But
Mhm.
so what is, because I'm just now learning this.
Yeah.
What is well, and we had a code. We had a bro code, so to speak, back in my high school days. What is a girl code on dating? What are the do's and don'ts of?
Well, like my two close friends are Zion and Audrey. So
Okay.
and those are the people that I feel like I owe them loyalty, and I feel like they owe me loyalty. And so, I mean, I would never like talk to or date anyone they've ever like been any type of thing with, unless like there's like certain one-offs, you know, if it was like maybe like they barely talked and then they'd be like, oh, like you can like I do not care, but like usually for me, like I just wouldn't even be involved in that, because those are the two people that I like feel like I owe like full loyalty to, and like I wouldn't want to do that to them anyway, just because I wouldn't want them to do that to me either. But then I feel like you have like your other friends like who you don't really like owe as much to, you know, like I feel like you know like your place with them. But I mean, if you're still my like kind of close friend, like if it's someone you dated, like I for sure would never get involved with that. But if it was like, oh, like you just snapped them or you just talked to them, then I feel like maybe. But it just depends. I feel like you know your relationship with somebody and you know like your place. But I'm also like, I feel like if I was with someone that was with my friend, like I'm kind of like, I don't know, I would be kind of like not like jealous, but like I know that if I was like dating them and I was hanging out with that friend, it would like feel weird, because I'm like, oh, like you at one point like loved her, but you're with me, and like I would be hurting her, but then it would also hurt me because I would think about that. I don't know, you know. You know
Do
what
you?
I mean?
I do. So, I mean, is there ever a thought of, okay, I could ask them, or even asking them, is that out of line?
I feel like if they dated them, that's 100%.
100% out of line.
Out of line.
Do not cross go.
No.
Don't collect $200. It's no go.
And then if like they were really hurt over that person, like crying, it took a long time for them to get over them. Like that's a no.
that's an obvious one right there,
but if
right?
it's like if it was like a very casual thing with them, like, and there was like no like bad blood between them two kind of thing, or like you know, maybe there's a little bit, but you know, like they just like were kind of a very small thing, and like somehow I ended up getting to know that person. Like I wouldn't pursue it myself ever, but like if something for some reason happened and it was like someone they weren't like as much, then I would ask.
Yeah.
Like if it just happened, like well, like we just like happened to be around each other and happened to get along really well, and like it just happened like I know where, then I would still ask them, and then if they said no, I'd be like, okay, I'd back off though, because I feel like that was a nice place.
I feel like
but that's with like my best friends.
Okay, respect. I like that. I feel like so many relationships, and by relationships I mean friendships, are broken because of. That is probably one of the number one reasons people do not become friends anymore, is because they've gone behind their backs, or they've dated somebody that they, you know, I remember that was, I never got that. I was never that guy. Like if you were, if I was dating somebody, and even, I don't think I can't ever remember a girlfriend cheating on one of my friends with me or something like that. But I was never that guy that was going to go like fight the guy, because I'm like, how do I go fight?
Yeah, if I got cheated on in my relationship right now, like as long as the girl like wasn't one of my best friends, like I wouldn't even say anything to her, because she doesn't owe me loyalty at the end of the day. She doesn't owe me anything, but the person you're with, they owe you loyalty 100%.
That's the one.
So that's why, yeah, I don't like that girl. I mean, I might give you like a dirty look if I see you, like I might, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
But like, even as a quote unquote friend of mine, you know, that does this behind, I'm like, okay, well, we're done being friends.
Oh
now.
yeah, no, yeah. If you did it behind your back, especially, and if you're together, but
because to me, that's you know, but. Like I said, I never understood the guys that are like, you talk to my girl behind my, it's like, why are we're really going to fight this person? And the girl is sitting back here just like, sometimes, I ain't going to lie to y'all fellas, she's sitting there just like, I like this. Two guys are fighting over me now.
Yeah.
She's sitting back there just smiling and laughing while y'all are just running a friendship, beating each other down. And when instead you could have just solved it by saying, okay, me and you are done. I see the loyalty as far as talking to your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You're done with that friend. And then the girl, you just cut both those two out of your life.
Because those people don't care about your feelings at the
They
end
cross
of the day.
big time lines right there.
Because like if it's someone like I don't know, because if it's someone in your friend's past and somehow it just like I don't feel like you should ever pursue someone on your own that your friend has like been with, like go out of your way to be like, oh, I'm gonna start snapping them or I'm gonna start talking to them. But if somehow it just like organically happens, then just be honest with your friend and ask them, and then I feel like that's all you can do. And like you're not in the wrong for asking them,
No.
Like you're not in the wrong for that.
And explaining your situation truthfully.
But
like you said, it organically came up, and you can't. Sometimes love is,
And like a lot of times, especially like in high school, like in a few years, like you're like if you're not even gonna care about that person, like you might be like, I don't want you to be with them, but like at the same time, in a few years, like you're not gonna care about that person at all, and like it's really not gonna affect you as much as it did. But like also, I know if someone really hurt you, then you wouldn't want your friend like having them like around all the time.
Exactly. So, hey, speaking of high school, let me throw this in real quick.
Yeah.
Quick plug for my company, Dude Sling. I say my company. I have, it is, we're with a group of 5 guys, and it's, this was their design, and I liked it so much that I definitely wanted to be all in on Dude Sling. But when she said high school, I have to show these clear bags because, unfortunately, guys, another school shooting last week. It's getting crazy.
Like I would never want people to have like clear backpacks, but at the same time, like now, like
I know a lot of y'all listen to podcasts.
Nobody wants it, but like it's just like you kind of need it now, like.
Clear
these precautions, like
backpacks. Tulsa's gone. There's a couple of Tulsa schools, and I know Michigan schools. There's a couple, but not all of Tulsa yet. But a couple of schools have gone mandatory clear backpacks. I'm going to put the the link up so you guys can see that, and it'll be in the caption as well. But check that out because your school, I'm sure, coming soon will be clear backpacks. Not only that, but whenever you go to concerts, football games, everything is clear, and we have the sling. I mean, this is like a sling.
Fanny pack.
Well, this is the sling backpack. Yeah, this is a sling backpack. We do have. Oh, that's all good. But that's all good. We have the clear fanny pack too.
Yeah. But because mostly, like girls have all the clear purses and like all that. But if you don't have like.
But guys,
take care of yourself. Like guys, I've never seen anything marketed towards guys for bringing their stuff in games or anything or concerts, whatever. So. And
now we got you covered everywhere you go to football and concerts. Everywhere I've been, anyways, the girls have to have the clear bags, and guys just have their pockets full of whatever.
Yeah, their pockets. They have to take out all their stuff.
You can go in. Looking right, looking tight, because I'm not going to go anywhere not looking, my best. I try to look good.
These look good. Like they add to your outfit, they spice it up a little.
Absolutely. And we've got, and then this is probably my favorite. Like that one. Sling. It's all black on black. Love it. I take this. And when we went to Vegas, I'm telling you right now, look around. If you go to Vegas, every guy has on a fanny pack, some sort of sling pack.
Especially now, because people are like, not now, but like, you can get your stuff stolen. Just
like how you did, y'all know.
So stuff on your back is a little bit scary, but if you use these, you can put them on the front while you're walking around. That way, got everything right in front of you.
Got everything right in front of you. And for my golfer boys out there, we got y'all covered. We got a ball sack.
But you have to show the inside of it.
Because, when you're on the golf course, it's, you have a green. So we have you covered. It's fluffy inside, and you put your golf balls in there, and you can't leave home without your ball sack, fellas. That's probably louder than Mike, but you can't leave home without your ball sack. And the beautiful thing about this, ladies, if you buy your man a ball sack, if he doesn't have a ball sack, buy your man a ball sack. That way he can say he's got a ball sack. But we donate a portion of our proceeds go to testicular cancer, and we will make a donation to that because that is taking men out left and right. So that's kind of the, one of the genius things behind the ball sack. So definitely a great cause on that. I'll have all the links up. But so back to this high school drama. High school drama. Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Let's jump into this. Should couples share their password as a sign of trust? Ooh, I like that question.
I mean, I feel like yes. That isn't because, I mean, like, my boyfriend, like, he's just always with me. So, I mean, like, I'm never going to, don't listen, like, tell him my password. Like, and he knows, like, he knows all my passwords. And it's not like he just, I don't know. It's not like an over-controlling thing, but it's just more of like, also, because if you don't, that's just like, what are you hiding? Like, why? Because that doesn't mean like they need to go like log on your account every day and go look at what you're doing. But it's more just like, just open about it. Like it's out there. It's not something that you keep from them, And if like, I don't know. I feel like they should know your passwords. Yeah. Just because if not, I don't know. It seems like, what are you hiding? Like,
Agree 100%. Lindsay and I have been together 20 years, and I think I pride myself even on you guys. And I know there's a lot of guys out there. I've given you my phone for the day.
Yeah.
I've given you my phone.
Like I had to go babysit the other day, and my phone's not working. So he gave me like his watch, his phone, everything's taken with me because my phone's not working.
Because I'm not doing anything wrong, and it's just my whole life is on my phone too. My whole life is on there. So I just, and it's not like you said, it's not a control thing. And if it is a control thing, if that's why you're giving it up, there's a difference when it's like, give me your password.
Yeah.
Or, hey, here's my password. If you need anything. Lindsay has to do, she's the brains behind our operation. A lot of those, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of those are linked to my account.
Yeah.
So she has to be on my phone a lot anyways. And it's just, but I wouldn't, before all of this came, it was the same way.
No,
Run a bit. I mean, if she needs my phone, her phone's dead, here's my phone.
Yeah, like him, he can get on my phone, like, whenever. Like, he doesn't just, like, snoop through it, but, like, if he needs something, like, he can do it, like.
If you can't imagine doing that, something's up.
Yeah. And, like, I had to use his phone this morning, and I did, but, like, there is obviously, like, lines crossing that, like, no one should just be, like, don't, like, because I get why people go through, I feel like you shouldn't just, like, snoop through someone's phone unless, like, you have a reason to, but I feel like that becomes controlling whenever it's, like, let me look at your phone, like, let me go through all of it, like, obviously there's certain occasions where maybe you have to, like, and that's fine, like.
Right, if there's a circumstance that's,
like,
and you need to know some things for your own benefit to probably get out of the relationship.
Yeah. But a phone shouldn't be ever hidden from them, like, you shouldn't hide your phone from them, but it's also not something that they should just, like, snoop through and always act like you're doing something,
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
Big red flag.
Because, like, he can use my phone whenever he wants, but if every day he was like, oh, I'm going to, like, snoop through your phone, like, that would just be weird. Like, not, like, and obviously I have nothing to hide, like, he can use it whenever, but, like, it's not like a...
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Great answer. We agree. All right, here we go. Next question. Where was this one at? Go. Oh, here we go. All right, Alex, cut out that 30 seconds of dead silent air there. That will kill the airwaves. All right. Here's my next question for you. Okay. Should couples have separate or joint bank accounts?
So I haven't really ever looked into this a lot because I've always kind of wondered the same thing because I know you guys do, and then
what do we do?
Have a shared bank account, and then I know there's other people who don't. I don't really know exactly how when or how to do that, but in my opinion, I feel like not just any couple. I don't think couples should, but I feel like if you're married, then you should, or if or people that don't get married, but like you're planning on staying together for life, like you're starting a life together. I definitely don't think that's something you should do too early on, ever, like, because that's a big thing, you know, like anyone having access to all your money, like, but then once you're married or you're in that stage of life where, like, I don't know, maybe you're having kids together, you're living together, like, and you plan on staying together for the rest of your life, I feel like then, yeah, you should, because, I mean, a lot of couples, I don't know, like, I'll hear that, like, they just, like, hide what they're doing with their money, and, like, I just feel like, also, like, whenever you're planning to spend the rest of your life together, like, everything, like, I'd be like, what I have is yours, like, I'm not keeping that from you, like.
That right there. What's mine? I mean, when we married and said I do, or when we chose to have that kid together and we are living together now, I mean, what's mine is yours.
Yeah,
what's yours is mine, and not in a disrespectful way, in a very respectful way.
Yeah, like, because I feel like
now, unless somebody is sitting back taking advantage of the situation,
for sure, that's
different. There's so many because I know there are people like that. Well, what about the person that's just sitting there? One person's working, one person's not. No, we're not talking about those things. That's different, and things happen. You know, you might get hurt, you might get sick, so there might be some time off.
Right, but because I do feel like once you're like married and now like the relationships aren't like always going to be 50-50. You know, like you were saying, like sometimes like one person might be struggling, but whenever you're like in that stage of life, like
that's what I'm for, right? That's what I'm for. I'm here to pick you up.
Like if you can only give like 25% right now, like I'll be the other like 75.
Exactly.
I had to make sure.
Your math was right. Your math was right on.
I had to make sure.
25 plus 75. We did good.
Hopefully I know
School
that
done good.
But, like, I feel like once you're in that, you know, no taking advantage of, like, the other person, but because you want to build together, you want to do it together, like, and be open. I feel like money creates so many problems in today's world, like, it's one of the top reasons for divorce, so, and, like, I don't get that now.
Money and cheating, two big.
But that's why I just feel like it should always be an open thing. It should never be, like, hiding your money or being secretive about it. Like, I feel like that's a big open discussion. That should be something that's like openly talked about, not like, and you should never feel like embarrassed or whatever, scared. I don't know. I feel like it should just be like an open thing. That's like important part of a marriage, I feel like.
Absolutely. Great answer. I mean, we agree. I've raised you well.
Okay,
I instilled my values in you. I'm proud right now. Proud dad moments. All right, what you got? I've asked you two.
Let's see. Oh, I want to answer that one, but.
Oh, okay, which one you got?
Okay,
let's go.
Well,
which
how
one?
does social media usage?
Oh, that was my next question that I was gonna ask you after you asked me. But yes, because this is a great question. I mean, money.
Social media now.
Money. What did we just talk about?
Money,
cheating, and social media. Those are the top three. So let's ask it.
Okay.
So how does social media usage impact romantic partnerships?
I feel like even like everybody I feel like sometimes I'll catch myself like thinking like, well, like these people are doing this, like why don't I always get that? And like, not that I don't, like I have a really good relationship and I get treated really well, but like social media like glamorizes everything, you know, like everyone is gonna post the best parts of their relationship. No one's gonna post the like ugly, bad messy stuff. No one's gonna post that. Like, you don't see that. You only see the good. So like, I'll find myself like comparing my relationship to other people's that I see on social media, and then I'm like, well, people will probably do the same thing. Like, look at my Instagram, look at my TikTok, and start comparing their relationship because, like, I have a really good relationship. Obviously, it's still not perfect. We still have our ups and downs, and like, nobody knows our downs from looking at social media. You just see like all of our happiness.
See all the smiles and the.
So that's something like really important to remember because I so easily find myself sometimes being like, oh, that must be nice. Sometimes, not that like, and that sounds bad, but like just like, you know, someone going like above and beyond, but like they're gonna post like the best parts of it. You can't compare your relationship to what other people see because like they're gonna post the best parts and like you just can't like ever compare that to
exactly right. Now let's take this even a step further, because I hear this so many times too is you know, oh my goodness, you liked a video You like something that had some girl in it, or some guy in it, or
But there's so many guys now that are like, they'll like a bunch of like bikini pictures and be like, I just like every Instagram picture I see in my feed.
I saw the greatest video, speaking of that one right there, because this wife, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I hope it was. I'm sure somewhere, some way, somehow, somebody's done this before. But so this wife gets all this, she gets these tons of bathing suits and some lingerie, I think, came to her house in these packages.
Yeah.
And the husband's like, hey, what are you doing ordering all this stuff? And she's like, well, I saw that you liked every one of the girls that were wearing it, so I just bought everything that they were wearing because I knew you liked it. Because I knew you wouldn't be liking it for the body. You must have been liking the clothes. And I was like, that is freaking genius. I would have loved to have seen the reality camera on that guy's face when he had to answer that question.
No, yeah, because then there's that. Yeah, I feel like phones and stuff just make it, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're with a good person, like, they'll obviously be respectful, but then there's, like, the other side of it, the people that, like, can just be, like, so sneaky with their phones, and, like, they are so secretive, and, like,
well,
not even just that, I don't know, I feel like it's, like, tempting for some people, but I feel like that just shows their character, like.
It does, because I put myself, if your mom's not around me, I'm never up to no good, ever.
First I thought you said I'm never up to, like, I don't know, I was like, I'm never up to any good.
I'm never up to no good. And I just said never, because first of all, I'm a Christian guy, so I'm always like, if God's, what would you do? I'm that WWJD, I just always have that envision of, hey, God's watching whether anybody else is or not. But I always think that too. If your mom is here, would I do this? And I never have to, wonder. I just, out of respect, I, just do the right thing when nobody's watching.
Like, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not tempted. Like, I don't really want, I have what I want. That's what I want in life. So like, it doesn't ever, yeah. I don't know. I don't ever feel like tempted or anything like. I feel like if you're with the right person, you don't want to, you're not interested in anyone else like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole, that's right. I just, social media has really brought out, really the worst in a lot of people.
They don't show their true colors though, because it's not hard to not want to look at half-naked girls, half-naked boys on the internet.
Red flags, guys and girls.
But it is super accessible, so anyone who wants to will, and you'll find that out, hopefully.
Yep, absolutely. All right, what do we got? We got time for a couple more.
The jealousy one and the life. I want to talk about the...
Love it.
The living with each other.
Okay.
This is, I want to talk about, because,
All right.
Okay, ask, should you live together before you're married, but also just, I feel like... Because, me and my boyfriend have been, inseparable, I feel like, since we met, which, I wouldn't change it for the world, but also sometimes it makes me think of, I'm excited to go to school because, I feel like I said, 100 million times.
Hey, but you caught it, though, so that's...
I feel like that...
That just fit right in the sentence. Yeah. I feel like.
That whenever I go to school... and I'm there all day, and then I get to come home to him, and I'm going to be super excited. And not that I'm not excited to see him every single day. I love getting to see him every single day. But I feel like that time, it'll just make it even better, because I feel like it is special. Sometimes if you wait to live with that person, because then you get to experience all that, and then whenever you do get to move in together, whenever you're married, that's super exciting. And you've never done it before, which... either way, I'm super happy with what I've done, but also sometimes I do not wish it was like that, because I'm super happy with how it is, but I also see the benefit in waiting, because then that's something you get to look forward to, because that's a big thing to look forward to, and then you don't have that many new things that you'll get to do, but that is a big thing that you could always look forward to, kind of. So I do see a benefit in waiting, but there's also so many benefits in not, it's either way, but
100%. Well answered. Yeah. That's a great answer. It's there are certain Christian beliefs that say it could happen, shouldn't happen. But at the same time, if you guys are together, you know, you can learn real quick. This can be compatible, or this might not be compatible.
Yeah, because also sometimes if you wait to move in, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna like the routines. You're not gonna like.
And some people are totally. I mean, they're waiting to move in so they can treat you like dirt. And
yeah,
you know,
so you're so you're like this. So
yeah,
there's benefits in not, and then there's benefits in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Did we ask that?
Nope. We'll end on this because this is a great question to end on right here. If you're good with that.
Yeah.
Is jealousy a sign of love or insecurity? I freaking love this question.
I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like whenever I get jealous, I feel like it does come from an insecurity. It doesn't ever come from love, I don't think. Not that
I have to, hold on. I have to say this. Yeah. I'm proud of you for the way you answered that question because it's a tough one to answer honestly, and that is the honest 100% question.
Because if I ever think about any time I've gotten jealous, like, it comes from, like, me feeling insecure. It's not from, like, I love you, so I don't want you to do that. It's like, I feel insecure in that situation, so I get jealous. I feel like that's definitely where that, like, emotion stems from. I feel like it stems from insecurity. I don't feel like that stems from love. Not that it's a bad thing. Everyone gets jealous. Everybody does. Like,
but jealousy...
There's, like, healthy jealousy, and then there's, like, over the top.
Yeah, And that jealousy, it is, but it's also according to the Bible, it's a sin.
Okay, yeah,
it's a sin.
True, yeah.
Now, if you're a jealous person in a sense of, hey, and I wouldn't really use that term jealous then, but if you see something that somebody has and you want it, but you go about getting it the right, like, okay, I'm motivated.
Motivates you.
Yes. That's probably not the right word to use is jealousy on that, but it's because jealousy can come from, if you're using it that way, it can come from a good place.
That's true.
And it can 100% come from a bad place. But in relationships, we're just talking relationships.
I feel like it always comes from insecurity because I don't feel like, because if I think about any time I've been jealous, think about how I feel, think about the situation, it was definitely because I thought something that, like, I was insecure about or I was worried about. Like,
and at the same time, it's, to have that little sense of it though.
Yeah, like if you didn't have any at all, like you probably just wouldn't care.
Right. You wouldn't care, and so that's...
It's just kind of how you handle it. Like, I feel like a lot of the times that I feel that, I don't really say anything because I'm like, okay, I'm just overthinking it. I'm just like...
How is that jealousy projecting out of me? I think that's a good way to...
how you go about it is definitely really important because I do feel like everyone feels that sometimes. So it's just like, how do you handle it? Because most of the time you are overthinking it probably, unless the person you're with is like cheating or something, and that's obviously different.
And that's where my
trust,
one thing of trust and healthy communication and respect all come into play because that's when you need to sit down and be like, hey, can I talk to you? And just have that open without that partner blowing up on you, because if they blow up on you, that might mean
that's gonna make you a little more.
Maybe I was right in thinking that or something.
Because it's completely normal to need like reassurance sometimes, and it's okay to ask for that, and you should be with someone who can reassure you whenever you need it.
Exactly. So great. I mean,
that was good.
Love it. That was I instilled good values. My daughter. Proud dad moment right now. We'll end it right there. Thank you guys for being here. We will see you guys next week.
Episode 19.
Episode 19. Love you guys.